in the 8th or something.
Alright. So this is kind of like some behind the scenes action for my videos. This is how I set it up before I start talking. By the way, this is a Joe Atang uncut, meaning I'm going to try to do this entire video. It shouldn't be long without any edits. But I figured, on days where I couldn't really produce a vlog, if you're new to my channel, you should actually check out the link below where you can kind of see what I'm up to. But for those who've been watching, number one, I appreciate you always. But number two, not every day is going to be, all sunshine and rainbows with these vlogs. I've had a great day. I've actually had a great start to my week. Went to the gym yesterday, which is great. I haven't been to the gym on a Monday in a while. So usually when I go to the gym, I usually have a great week. But today and yesterday, I've been literally head down trying to finish some work, some really important work that I just need to get done. And so instead of me like setting up the camera and just like, which I'll do from time to time, but just like, okay, I'll be honest. The camera is set up and I record myself like working, but sometimes I don't get around to editing the video. Like yesterday, because I was running on low sleep, I decided instead of working on my video, I'd hang out with Courtney and the babies for a little bit and then crash. And so I really didn't carve out any time to edit those videos. My goal is to post as frequently and as often as possible. Sometimes just to keep it real, I decide not to. And so I know that that's disappointing, and I apologize, but I just like to keep it honest, keep it real, because I know if you go on my YouTube channel and you've seen some of my previous videos, the ambition is to post daily, which I'm posting right now, but I want to make sure that I always clear, what am I trying to say? I always, not really sure what I'm trying to say. I always keep it honest. No, I'm not trying to keep it honest. I always set the expectations straight. That took me a while. All right, so I'm running late. I'm supposed to be going to play basketball here in like 10 minutes over in Chesterfield. We play every Tuesday and Thursday nights over there. And then on Wednesday nights, I play ball at Pendleton. And then on Sundays, I play ball as well. So today's a basketball day. But I figured I would just hop on and kind of share, how my day's gone. And then hopefully you can do the same. But real quick story. Upwork is a website where you can hire a freelancer to do all types of things. You can hire a freelancer to edit videos, write articles, do email marketing for you. You should check it out. It's a great website. Literally whatever you need, project related, you could probably find someone who specializes in that area. Graphic design, editing, photography, doing social media, like it's pretty cool. You just have to really do your due diligence and research who you're going to be working with before you hire people on. Anyway, the reason I'm sharing that is because today I finally got a response from a freelancer I've been trying to contact for a few months. And the reason she reached out to me was because I had to contact Upwork because I've been reaching out to this lady trying to get a hold of her, and she just hasn't been returning my messages for a while. And there's a project that I've been trying to get done over at my mom's salon back in Houston, and we've kind of been delayed because I've been trying to get a hold of her. Anyway, I'm not the type of person who likes to like complain or like gripe about little things, but there's certain situations that really like piss me off, and today was one of those situations. So she basically was upset, and her response to me was like, literally in these words, "Don't come at me like that," because, and she was referring to like, don't tell Upwork that I haven't responded to you. I completed your job. I owe you nothing. And just to kind of give you context, my messages to her have been, number one, I was reaching out to her, just seeing how she was doing, seeing if she was still doing projects from Upwork, because I haven't heard from her in a while. Like, they've been really, you know me. If you know me, you know, like, I'm not just gonna hit somebody up and be like, "Where's my stuff at?" or "Give me this." Like, I've tried to check in with her and kind of be personable with my messages, and so I get on some level why she was frustrated with me reaching out to Upwork. But when I tried to explain to her that I never complained, I never left her a bad review, I was just trying to get a hold of her to ask her a question about a file, she made it seem as if, you know, she didn't owe me anything, which means that because she completed my project, she was done communicating with me. And I respect that. But here's the deal, and this is kind of my lesson learned from today. Whenever someone pays you money, I don't care if it's a penny, whenever someone says, "I trust you," and gives you their hard-earned dollars to complete work, I think you owe it to that person, to any human being, but to especially to the people who like give you money, to show your respect and at least acknowledge the fact that they're trying to reach out to you. They might be asking you a question that you've answered 3 times, because I tend to do that sometimes. Like, I'm just slow at certain things, so I need to ask repeatedly to get some clarity. And so even if it's a scenario like that where they've asked you the same question like 3 times, and you have to give them the same answer, I feel like you should acknowledge them and at least show you care, because you never know who you'll run across, that because you went out of your way to really help give them clarity or really help them with whatever their situation was, who could like really impact your life in a meaningful way. I wasn't that person for this lady, but the takeaway for me was like, what if I was that person? What if, you know, she had approached me and she really like helped answer my questions, because I wasn't asking her to do extra work. I wasn't asking her to do free work. I just wanted to get clarity around the project. So let me draw the picture for you so you're understanding. She did postcards for us, and she created a template so that every time we hire someone new, we can like go into that template or contact her, and she could create a new photo and replace the name that was on the postcard with the new person's name. And so we had the template, and I just didn't know if I had the file to be able to edit it. So I was reaching out to her to see if we can gain some understanding around that. Basically, she said she addressed that already, which she didn't. She did send me the file. I had the file, but she never like clarified that I had the file. And if it's something that I was supposed to know, my bad. But the point is, she was irritated at me because she felt like I was complaining over a project that, because I paid and we closed the deal, like it was completed. So she was done with me. She didn't need to help me out. She didn't need to address my questions. And I guess to kind of summarize my point, because like right now I'm just kind of going back and forth trying to recall what happened. My point is, like, treat people with kindness. You know, I believe that, you know, caring about other people is as great as a marketing strategy as trying to promote yourself in the traditional ways. Like, just showing another human being that you care about them, and you care enough to take some time and you know, empathize with them and answer their questions, just sets you up for success in the future. And I know a lot of people are like, well, my time is money, or, well, I already addressed these things with people. People need to pay attention. It's like, when did we become so entitled? Like, when did we get so entitled that we can't care for other people? That's where I'm going to end this talk with. It's like, when did we become so entitled? Anyway, that's that. I messaged her back. I kind of explained myself just to see if I can offer her some unsolicited value for the future. Like I said, she never knows who she can run across that, if she does like go out of her way to help them, could change her life. But nonetheless, I responded. I killed her with kindness. I just apologized if I offended her in any way. I told her she should have a great day, and that's it. I left it at that. Even though I wanted to like strike back, boy, I wanted to go. I really did like want to crush her on that message. Anyway, my day's been great. My week's been going good so far. Let me know your thoughts on my example. Did that even make sense? Sometimes I like black out when I'm trying to share these kind of stories. Did that make sense? And number two, how's your week going so far? Thank you for watching another Joe Atang Uncut. Expect a couple of these until I go to New York, because I'm trying to get as much work as I can before I travel. And so I'm not gonna sit down and try to create some polished videos, just gonna keep it real. All right, Atang.